Today I review every single one of the Star Wars Rogue One character cards from Hot Wheels. Alrighty guys, so I have finally found all of the models from this line. Man, was that a challenge, but luckily I did get lucky and find this bad boy, the 5-pack, which helped save me a lot of time and not any money actually, but that's irrelevant. So we're gonna go through each one of these models. I'm gonna show you packaging up close of each one, and then I'm gonna take them out of the package and put them on a turntable so you guys can get some close-up details. Alright guys, so here we have the 5-pack. This is a Target exclusive in the USA. I'm not sure about the release of this in any other country, sorry, but you can see it includes Baze, Chirrut, Jyn Erso, Captain Cassian Andor, as well as the Death Trooper. And this Death Trooper is the clean version, whereas there was a battle damage version that came in the 2-pack. And then we got Cassian Andor right there, looks pretty good. Jyn Erso, Chirrut, and Baze, which is a 6-wheeler, so that is awesome. You can see the front there. This basically looks exactly like all the other 5-packs for character cards that Target sells. Nothing special about it. On the back, you can see a little bit of art, as well as a little bit of information right there. Feel free to pause the video and read that if you are so inclined. Then we have the Scarab Stormtrooper right here. You can see nice card art right here. That's definitely a good rendition. You can see the car in the packaging right there. On the back, again, got some nice card art, and feel free to pause the video and read that description right there. Got some other models teased down there. Nothing special, nothing new. And then we got the big boy. Oh yeah, we got K-2SO from Rogue One. Possibly the heaviest Hot Wheels model / casting, or whatever you want to call it, that I have ever had / held. This guy is a beast. I have heard other reviewers on YouTube talking about this car, and they are not exaggerating. This guy is heavy. On the back, you can see some nice card art right there, as well as a little bio. You can see them advertising Jango and Grievous, which are both slightly on the uncommon side, so that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and open up these guys. And you can see now what I have to deal with. So shout out to them for packaging them like this. This is pretty much the worst thing ever. Like honestly, I'd rather get hit in the ankle with like a Razor scooter than unpackage this crap. Alright, I have them all off. You can see them loose here. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, the big boy. Let me clear all this garbage out of the way and get the turntable set up. Hold on. So let's start out with the star of the show, which is the Jyn Erso model. Now I have to confess to you guys, I am not a big fan of this model at all. Not at all. So you can see the side there. Kind of an interesting like Jeep buggy type thing. Now this is kind of the first time I'm getting a good look at these as well. I just unboxed them on camera, so I haven't had a good chance to go over and find all the little cool little details like you guys would expect from some of my videos. But I'm not a fan of this, man, and honestly the car is okay. It's like a beach buggy, I get it. It has, you know, this is like a call out to her Imperial uniform that she wears. You got the nice gun detailing on the side, but I'm just, the top with the goggles as the windshield is just so tacky to me. I don't like that at all. It's like, it's just way too literal, okay? It's like they took the easy way out when they designed this car. This is supposed to be like the flagship model for Rogue One, right? This is the star character was Jyn. And they put the goggles on her windshield, like literally like eyes, like taking the Disney Cars route. Like that just is so tacky to me. But the good news is that the water transfer decals on the roof are top notch, as well as, and I like how it's open on the side like that. So that is cool. But just the goggles on the front, man, I just am not a fan. But you know, had to have her. Obviously, I'm going for a complete collection of character cars. So that is that's Jyn Erso. You know, it's whatever. Very mediocre car. I guess next up we'll do the Death Trooper. So you can see there the Death Trooper. Now if you watched, I have a turntable video of the battle damage version of the Death Trooper on my channel. Feel free to check that out. I'll post a link right now. And so this guy's pretty nice. I actually am a fan of the like shiny black. Pretty cool reflective. You can see me. There I am. Hi. But this pretty cool nonetheless. Again, this is very Mustang to me, this car overall. On the front end, not so much, but you can kind of see the detailing. But this, I think, the Death Trooper overall is one of the best interpretations of Stormtrooper that they've done so far. I'm really not a huge fan of the other Stormtrooper models that they have. Now here is the battle damaged version for comparison. You can kind of see the damage we got here, not here. Got some up front here. Not so much here. On the other side, some damage up on the helmet, damage here, not there. Now I must say, overall I actually really like the battle damage variants. A lot of collectors don't. They're not a fan of those. But I really enjoy the battle damage overall. But in this case, I definitely think that this version is definitely superior. But unfortunately, it is only exclusive to the 5-pack. And did they do singles of that? I can't remember. If you know, hit me down in the comments. But so that's that. Other than that, the details are all exactly the same. I see no variation here whatsoever. So that's that. Next up, we will look at Cassian Andor, which is just a fantastic model. Look at that. Very muscle car. It looks like a GTO to me. It looks very GTO inspired, especially on the front end. See that? Maybe a little bit of Mopar inspiration as well, but you can see how wide that is, man. Look at those hips. Oh yeah. And a nice little T-top detail right there. Got some, I think that engine detail looks like maybe it's supposed to be inspired from his blaster. I don't remember if he had a signature blaster really. And then on the back you got another little detail. I'm not sure what the yellow stripe and green is. I just watched Rogue One the other day, but I don't remember like a defining characteristic of where that's from. So, but this guy is definitely a standout. I'm sad that this is the exclusive because this car is banging, man. Comes with the old school Hot Wheels wheels. I mean, these are like what those came around in like the early 2000s or whatever, which is a little weird to me that they just have those wheels. I mean, they're just so plain, but I guess they fit the car. And overall, this is a banging model. Like I said, very, very nice quality overall. And again, this one is all water transfer decals as well, but with a clear coat over it, whereas Jin is matte finish. So going up next, we'll do Baze and Chirrut. We'll do Chirrut first. This is an interesting model, man. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, it's interesting. Very asymmetrical, which means that it is different from right to left. You can see it on this side. They use the gold 5-spoke Hot Wheels wheels they've been using forever. You can see there from the back. Almost no fender on this side with fender on that side. Very interesting overall. See the base right there. Interesting to me that it has skinny wheels up front. Doesn't really matter. You can't tell from the sides. But I don't see any need for it within the casting itself. So probably just place where Hot Wheels wanted to cheap out a little bit. But overall, it's very interesting. You got like his robe detail, right? That he had his red, white, and black robe that that Donnie Yen wore in the movie. You have this like bright blue cockpit area. I'm not sure what the significance of that is. You got his nice little belt detailing that he has. That's nice. Oh, look at that detail. See the triangles right there along the edges of that. That is very, very nicely done. You can see that these are definitely inspired by his bow weapon. I remember in my video where I was teasing these cars, I mentioned that I thought it might have bow detailing, and it does. So you can see these would be the arms of the bow, and then it would spring open like that, and you can see the barrel right here at the front where he would shoot out from his staff. Then on the back, some more nice detailing that almost looks like a lightsaber. It's pretty cool. And I don't know, all this detailing kind of reminds me of that the master switch that he has to push in the movie. So very cool overall. Metal base, plastic, everything else. But again, nice water slide decals, which Hot Wheels only puts on their premium model. So very nice model. Now that I'm looking at it, I like it more, but it's still, I don't know. I think this is either going to be a love it or hate it type of model. And then we got, oh yeah, big hoss, Baze Malbus. Very cool. One of my favorite characters from the movie. You can see this is a nice big six-wheeler, like military 6x6 inspired vehicle right here. And I mentioned in my video that the paint on this guy looks like it's lighter than the one in the single. I don't have a single to compare. I haven't seen any in the wild. But if any of you guys have up-close pictures of that, let me know and I'll compare. You can see right here, a lot of chrome detailing. That is just the gun on the side, right? That's all it is. You can see his like ammo belt that goes up here, which I think is a nice touch. Got chrome over here. On the opposite side, some more chrome. The big barrel on the back, that looks like his ammo cylinder, where you can see the ammo belt coming out of the back. That would have been cool if it followed through on the base, but I understand why they couldn't do that. And then got some more detailing on the side, ammo belt again, and then from the front, nice aggressive silhouette. I really enjoy that. This model is nice overall, and it's a 6x6 six-wheeler, which we are getting fewer and fewer six-wheelers from Hot Wheels as they continue to reduce costs and cut features. And we got some nice detailing on the front, some nice weathering. I gotta tell you guys, man, this is a nice model. I'm impressed, man. And it's metal, man. The base is plastic, but all the gun detailing that you see is metal. And I think maybe even this is metal, but the body is definitely metal. And if you guys don't know, a trick to know whether a part of your car is metal or plastic, if you can't tell, like kind of like this barrel, an easy way to do it is to actually touch it to your nose. And if it's cold, then that means it's metal, and this is indeed cold, so definitely metal there. If you touch the plastic like this base to your nose, it's not going to be cold, it's just going to be room temperature. So that is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of this one, man. If K-2SO wasn't in the lineup, then this would definitely be my favorite. I'm a big sucker for these off-road trucks that they've been doing, and this one is no exception. It's very nice. Next up, move this guy a little bit. Next up, we have the Scarif Stormtrooper. Now, this is also a great model. Look at that silhouette right there. That is a Scarif Stormtrooper helmet right there, man. Got a blaster on the side. A little bit of a cape detail. I don't remember them having a cape in the movie, but I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me. This is overall very nicely weathered. This is almost like a, I don't know what you call this. It's almost like a pre-runner, like Baja truck type vehicle, which I think is really nice. Got some nice detailing on the back there. And overall, this is really nice. Again, you have the water transfer decals on this one, but over top of those decals it's weathered with like a black wash, which is not something that I see Hot Wheels do very often. This is not part of the decal because it would be impossible for them to line up exactly these weathered areas with the decal every single time. So that is very cool. It brings out all the details you can see. And this car is just really great. Again, this one and Baze are fighting for my attention for sure. You can see the little detail right here and the blue stripe on the front. I was really attracted to the Scarab Troopers in the movie. I guess they're technically shore troopers. They're not only Scarab Troopers, but overall this is a nice model. You see the side view there, and then a little bit up front, back. I know I already showed you this base with the Imperial logo. And finally, we have boom, K-2SO. Look at this hoss. This guy is huge. I mean huge. This guy is literally over an inch longer than some of the other models from this line. So let's check out the details. Got side there, side, front. Very cool overall. Again, this one is also covered with the water transfer decal, but it is just black for the most part, not a lot of detail, which fits the character. We have, as far as detailing goes, got a little bit on the front. This is like the pack that would be on the back of K-2SO. It's like transmitter pack, or I don't know what you would call it, but got some nice detailing on the back with the carrier part. And if you look, you have a big old area right there to stick the nose of your car in, which will basically allow you to get an even larger car in. Now, if you look at the bottom, we have the Rebel logo, mostly plastic, but overall very nice. This model is heavy. So all of this is metal. This is metal. The body is metal. You can see where it transitions to plastic. This is plastic, but this model I would say is like 80% metal, which is unheard of in Hot Wheels today, especially in large vehicles. Like if you look at the Matchbox line, you know, the big food trucks and stuff they do are all plastic body metal base, and this is the opposite, which is awesome. So I know you guys are waiting for the size comparison, so let me grab a couple models that I think everyone will kind of know the size of, and I will be right back, so hold on. Alright, so I've grabbed a couple models I think everyone will know the size of. Like we have Darth Vader right here, pretty cool, red windows. See how he fits on here. He fits with ton of room to spare. Push him all the way forward, and look how much room on the back axle that he has right there. So this is pretty nice. You can see that's a nice little silhouette. Not canon correct, if you will, but pretty cool nonetheless. And then to go kind of to the opposite, this is basically what I would describe as like a regular Hot Wheels size. We have little R2-D2 right here, so tiny. Put him back there. Look how much room there is. I almost feel like you could almost put like R2-D2 and like BB-8 or Chopper, like almost could fit both of them on here. Put him in backwards. Pretty cool. And then I grabbed some other models that I think would be a cool fit. We have Tusken Raider, which actually is a model I really like. Put him on the back, see how he does. So he doesn't fit. Basically, his wheels are too wide for the front, but I guess, you know, that still kind of fits. I mean, you know, pretty cool. Let's see about backwards. Nope. I mean, even if it, nah, you're just not going to be able to fit him on there. But I think this is actually kind of a cool, like, Mad Max inspired look. You guys know I love Mad Max. Let's see. I've got Greedo right here, which would probably be a pretty cool look. Very high contrast model right there. It doesn't fit as well as I thought it would. Let's see, put them in backwards. Yeah, that's a little better. That's kind of cool. It's almost like you got your military, like, transferring your alien prototype vehicle or something like that. That's pretty cool. Then we got a couple of big models. We got Jabba right here. Jabba fits no problem. That's awesome. Little extra room even. So that is cool. And then I picked Grievous, which I think is the longest model except for K-2SO. So let's see if he fits. And he easily fits. Because of that extra room up here at the front, he easily fits. So that is pretty cool. Let's hook K-2SO with some of the Rogue One cars. Let's see if Baze is also a big model. Yeah, he's not going to be able to fit. Again, the width is more the problem. I guess he kind of fits, but that's not really, you know, nobody would actually do that in real life. But again, it's the width that is the problem with this one. Let's try it with Jin, you know, kind of the iconic duo. Fits without issue. Actually lines up very nicely up at the top like that. That's pretty cool. And then the Dream Team, Cassian and K-2SO. Look at that. That is very well done. I appreciate that, guys. Very cool. Got Scarif right here. Don't know why K-2SO would be transporting a Scarab Trooper, but he fits. Now, this guy doesn't have the width problem that some of the other ones do, but again, very cool. And then Death Trooper right here. Oh, now that looks pretty cool. That is very menacing. Very cool. It almost would be cool if like K2 also had a green window to match, but you know, I understand why it doesn't. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the views and the likes and comments for sure. I'm going to tease you guys real quick. Let me put all these guys up. I'm going to tease you real quick. Got some other character cars that I'm going to cover ASAP. So I have the Han and Carbonite 2-pack. Yeah, look at that model. Very cool. As well as the Emperor's Royal Guard, which also a very nice model. So comment down below, Royal Guard or Carbonite, and whichever one gets the most votes is going to be the one I do next. I am planning to do a thrift haul after this, so it'll probably be the next video after that will be those cars. And which one is your favorite? I know Jin is definitely my least favorite, and K2 is definitely my favorite, but I'm also a big fan of Baze, man. That is a nice model, as well as the Scarab Trooper right there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will try and be back very soon with another video. Like I said, I have things to film, just time has been the issue. So I appreciate everything, and I will get back to you soon. Later.